17 keys to creating a profitable promotional calendar. So, you're going to build an email list. Now what? Some marketers just wing it, meaning they decide what they're going to send to their subscribers at the moment they sit down to craft an email. And failing to plan an email ahead of time won't hurt if you do it once in a blue moon. Truth is, however, the most successful email marketers plan their promotional calendar well ahead of time, anywhere from 6 months to a year in advance. And these are the folks that tend to have the most profitable lists. So, with that in mind, you're about to discover how to plan out your own profitable promotional calendar. So, let's get started. Number one, determine your goals. Now, the first thing you need to do is decide on the primary and secondary goals for your mailing list. You will define these goals in this order. Number one, define the overall goals for your mailing list as a whole. Now, you'll have different goals for each segment of your list. For example, the goal of your prospect list is to get people to buy their first offer, while the goal of a customer list is to get repeat buys. So define the goal for each sequence you intend to create and define the specific goal for each email you intend to create. That way, you'll know that each email supports the goal of each sequence, and each sequence you create supports the overall goal for your mailing list. For example, your overall mailing list goal might be to make a certain amount of money by promoting your offers as well as your partner's offers. Now, to support this goal, you plan on sending an email sequence for each offer you want to promote. You then plan how each individual email will help you sell more of a particular offer. So start by writing down your goals. Then check out this next idea. 7 types of email sequences that work. Now, there are plenty of different sequences you can use to grow your relationship with your list and promote offers. Now, check out these popular types of sequences. Onboarding. Here's where you send an initial sequence of emails to new customers to remind them of the benefits of the product they purchased, to show them how to get the most out of it, and to encourage them to start using it. Indoctrination. This is a welcome series that you send to new subscribers to let them know what your business is about and how you can help them. Ascension. This is the series you send immediately after a purchase to persuade a buyer to purchase more offers from you. Special promos or sale sequences. Now, this includes sequences for things like launch week specials, flash sales, holiday sales, and similar events. Fear, logic, gain. This is a 3-part sales sequence where each email appeals to a different emotion or rationale. Objection handling. Here's where you raise and handle common objections, 1 objection per email. Now, social proof sequence. This series is all about sharing case studies, testimonials, and other proof. Next, 10 questions to ask before creating a promotional calendar. Now, you've defined your goals and you know the different types of sequences that can help you achieve your goals. Now, it's time to plan out your promotional calendar for at least the next 6 months. Now, answer these questions. Which of your own products will you promote? How many emails will you send for each offer? So you need to be specific. Now, which of your partner's products will you promote? How many emails will you send for each partner offer? Now, when will you promote each offer that I've mentioned? For example, a new launch needs to be promoted during that specific week, whereas an existing offer can fit anywhere into your calendar. Now, what sort of sales or promos will you promote? Be specific. And will you have any sequences tied to specific dates, such as a holiday sale? Now, of the offers that are not tied to any specific date, is there a logical place they should fit into your calendar? For example, if you are promoting a fat loss guide that's called Get Ready for Bikini Season, then it makes sense to promote it a couple months before summer. Or if you are promoting something like a stop smoking guide, then it makes sense to make a big promotional push during the new year when people are making resolutions. Now, which of these can go into your autoresponder and which will need to be live broadcasts? How will your indoctrination and onboarding sequences fit into these things? Now, once you answer these questions, then you will be able to plan a calendar that's designed to generate as many. Number four, balance autoresponder messages with live broadcasts. Now, be aware of what sort of autoresponder messages your list is receiving when you send them live broadcast. You need to balance these so that your audience doesn't become inundated with messages. For example, you might segment your list so that those who are receiving onboarding messages every couple days aren't also hit with your live broadcasts. Note, this is only temporary for a couple of weeks. Once someone is done with the onboarding sequence, then they can receive all your other emails too. Next up, create consistency and or continuity. Now, when you are creating your emails in sequences, be sure everything about them matches the rest of your business. Your lead pages, lead magnets, blog posts, social media posts, products, and everything else should all have a consistent message and overall feel. For example, same writing voice. Now, if you are outsourcing some of this content, then tweak it as needed to create a consistent message and voice. Whenever possible, hire the same writer to create all your content to help maintain consistency. Now, here's the next set of ideas. 8 questions to ask yourself when creating an email sequence. So, before you plan a sequence, ask yourself these questions. Now, what is the goal of this sequence? How many emails will be in the sequence? What is the outline for each email? How long will each email be? Or how long will each email help my subscribers? What will the title or subject line of each email be? What will the call to action look like? Will I offer any special incentives to give people to take action now? So be sure you have good answers to these questions, as doing so will keep your sequence tight, focused, and effective. Number 7, 15 different types of email formats. Now, your sequences can consist of a variety of content. Here are different types of emails that might show up in a sequence: direct response or hard selling emails, product reviews, product comparisons, tips, how to tutorial list, that's including gear lists, resource lists, etc. FAQ, coaching Q&A, announcements, last chance emails, anticipation emails that are used at the beginning of a launch sequence, cheat sheets, checklists, templates, worksheets. Next, pick the right sequence length. Generally, your sequences should be around 3 to 7 emails long for each product you promote. Now ask yourself these questions to pick the right length. What is the price of the offer? Higher prices equals longer sequences. Is this a new product? Use longer sequences if the audience is unfamiliar with the product. Are the subscribers new to your list? Now use longer sequences if the audience is new, shorter sequences for long-time subscribers or customers. For example, if you are promoting a $20 offer to your customer list, you can send 3 emails. On the other hand, if you are selling a $197 offer to new subscribers, then you may send out a sequence of 5 to 7 emails. Number 9, promote right away. Now, some people think they should nurture their list before promoting anything. Truth is, you should promote offers right in the first email. That's because a good product recommendation helps subscribers. Now, why would you keep a solution from your subscribers that would really help them? Recommending solutions right away sets the right expectations and grows your relationship when your audience sees that you are interested in helping them. Number 10, craft evergreen content. Now, when you are crafting sequences that you intend to upload to your autoresponder, be sure to craft evergreen content. This is a content that won't get outdated and it will be just as good 6 months from now as it is today. To that end, be sure to share time tested strategies and products in your evergreen sequences. Number 11, consider retention strategies. Now, as you develop your sequences, you'll want to keep an eye towards retaining your subscribers so that they continue opening and reading your emails. Here are 4 ways to do it. Focus on helping your subscribers and customers first. For example, no recommending subpar solutions just to line your own pockets. Send high quality content that impresses readers. Offer occasional surprise premiums and perks like exclusive discounts. Encourage interaction on another platform like your blog or even a subscribers only Facebook group so that subscribers feel special and like they're part of a community. Next, create regular features. Now, you want to train your subscribers to open your emails. One way to do that is to create a regular feature that's sure to be popular with them. Now, you may need to do some research and experimentation to find out what your audience responds to the best. For example, you might have a weekly Q&A session where subscribers send niche questions to you all throughout the week and you answer them on Fridays. Another idea? Secure exclusive discounts on popular products in your niche and create a featured product promo each week or every couple weeks where you offer deep discounts to your subscribers only. Number 13, send test messages. Now, before you publish an email, always send test messages to yourself and look at them on a variety of devices. Check for formatting errors, ensure that personalization or other coding works, be sure the link is correct, and be sure it's proofed and polished. Number 14, follow up with subscribers. Now, as you plan your calendar with respect to live broadcasts, you'll want to build in a follow-up cushion into your sequences. This is a day where you send follow-up emails specifically to people who didn't open your last email or those who didn't click on the link. Generally, you'll send these emails about 48 hours after you sent the last email. 15. Build your production calendar. Now, your promotional calendar lists the days you intend to publish certain emails. As you build this calendar, you'll also want to build your production calendar. Now, this is the calendar that lists the days you need to write or outsource emails and which days you'll proof them so that they go out on time. Now, take note, it's a good idea to create emails about 2 weeks in advance. That way, if you or your freelancer falls ill or has an emergency, you've still got content in place for 2 weeks to keep your publishing calendar on track. Number 16, check your stats. Now, one big key to your success is to ensure that people are reading through your entire email sequences. To figure this out, you'll need to keep an eye on your email stats. Now, if people aren't reading the entire sequence, then where are they dropping out? Can you figure out why they drop out at that point? And how can you improve your sequence so that subscribers keep reading? Number 17, publish on a regular schedule. Your email should go out on a regular schedule according to the expectations you've set for your readers. Now, most marketers in most niches find that publishing once or twice per week works well. For example, Tuesdays and Thursdays for twice per week publishing. However, when you have a special sequences like a launch, then your sequences will be spaced differently, as generally you'll send out a new email every 1 to 3 days. Now, same goes for the welcome series and onboarding sequence, as it's important to send emails close together to help build name recognition and trust. As you develop your calendar, be sure to keep these tips in mind so that the subscribers aren't receiving too many emails in 1 week. Now, in conclusion, as the saying goes, failing to plan is like planning to fail. That's why you'll want to create your promotional calendar based on all the tips you just learned. So, set some time aside in the next day or two and get it done.